Fun fact: a sweet onion is a variety of onion that is not pungent. Their mildness is attributed to their low sulfur content and high water content. There are many different kinds of sweet onions, which include Vidalia, Walla Walla, Sombrero, Sweetie Sweet, and Maui. Hey everyone, today's video is going to be focused on a Kershaw knife, the Kershaw OSO Sweet. It's been a while since I've done a Kershaw review, and this knife certainly deserves to be shown a little bit. Now, this is kind of the second version of the OSO Sweet. Kershaw first released the OSO Sweet a couple years ago, and it didn't have the kind of refinement that this version has here, and I'll explain why later in the video. But this was a gift from my good friend Mr. Jimbo Fox. This was actually a Christmas present. I had the original black OSO Sweet. For some reason I cannot find it. But the past couple weeks I've been EDCing this guy on and off, and I want to give you guys my thoughts on it. Alright, now the OSO Sweet is one of Kershaw's assisted opening knives, as you can see from the speed of its deployment there. It's using Kershaw's SpeedSafe assisted opening technology. Extremely fast. Very simple actuation, and just comes out like a rocket. Very good system. Alright, now this is a glass-filled nylon handle. The OSO Sweet model kind of has, it looks like almost like an onion texture, but it's just a stippling pattern on there. It's very comfortable, it's very secure, it feels really good in your hand. Alright, and also gives it a nice look to it. Alright, now this is the red handle scales. Like I said, the black was the original OSO Sweet. The newer OSO Sweet comes in this red or the original black, either way. Alright, but this is just a nice kind of different color variation to spice up anyone's collection or anyone's EDC if you want something just a little bit different. Alright, you can see the OSO Sweet pocket clip on the back here. I'm not a big fan of these pocket clips. Kershaw puts them on a couple of their knives. I just think they're kind of goofy, very thin. I would much rather have a wider pocket clip just to stabilize the knife while you're actually carrying it. And I find that the tension on these pocket clips tends to be a little bit too stiff. And while I can fix that, I just don't like the overall design. At least that's my opinion. The pocket clip here is reversible for tip up or tip down, but sadly only for right-handed carry. So lefties are kind of left out, but that is one thing to consider. Alright, you do have your pivot screw here that you can use to adjust it if you need to. From the factory and after several weeks of EDC use, I haven't had any blade play or any movement develop. So very nice solid lockup, no up and down or side to side play. Alright, you can see there is a small landing hole in the back here, a little bit too small for 550 cord, but it is available. And this is able to be broken down to be cleaned if necessary. Alright, one thing that this later version of the OSO Sweet differs from the original version is that it does have full stainless steel liners. Okay, and it does add to the stability and kind of ruggedness of the knife. One thing you would have noticed if you had a chance to use or carry the original OSO Sweet is it just kind of felt cheap. It didn't feel like a very high quality knife from Kershaw. And when you get a Kershaw knife, all their knives are high quality, they really stand out, but for some reason that OSO Sweet didn't. It just felt cheap. But now that they've put these stainless steel liners in there, it adds a little bit more weight, kind of gives you a little bit more to hold on to in your hand, and it rounds off the knife extremely well. Also, the blade shape is a little bit different from the original OSO Sweet. The grind line comes down a little bit farther and gives it just a slightly different look. I'm a big fan of it. It looks nice. It cuts extremely well. Just a great design. Blade steel is an 8CR13 MOV. Great steel from Kershaw. I haven't had any problems with it. A little bit soft, so you're going to have to resharpen it every so often, but that's great for an EDC knife. Okay, you can see Kershaw stamped into the blade there, as well as the model number. Unfortunately, this is made in China, which isn't a really big deal to me, but some people do like USA made knives. To me, as long as it performs, that's all that matters to me. Alright. Overall weight is 4.2 ounces, so it is a little bit on the hefty side, and a lot of that comes from the full stainless steel liners. Alright, but the handle scales do help to reduce some of that weight. and even out the knife. Alright, liner lock, like I said again, no issues with blade play or lockup is solid. There's a slight amount of jimping on that liner to help push it over and disengage it when you want to close the knife. But overall, extremely impressed with this thing. Kershaw OSO Sweet is a wonderful EDC option, relatively inexpensive, and I think you really get a lot of knife for the money. So if you guys are in the market, I would definitely suggest checking it out. The red handle scales are a nice addition to anyone's EDC. It definitely helps to liven it up. But overall, outstanding knife. Definitely recommend it. Alright guys, now just for a quick size comparison. Kershaw OSO Sweet's going to sit in the middle here. Spyderco Sage 1. Benchmade Mini Griptilian. K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. And Kershaw Zing. So my final thoughts on the Kershaw OSO Sweet. I think it's an outstanding light-duty utility or simple EDC knife. It really offers a lot in an inexpensive package. Color of the handle scales is outstanding. Always like to see something a little bit different on the market. Blade shape is great for simple EDC tasks. It is a little bit on the heavy side for an EDC in my opinion, 4.2 ounces, although it is, it is reinforced with those full steel liners, so you do get a little bit for that weight. Right. Pocket clip, I wish it was reversible for left-handed carry, just to give the lefties out there an option. Flipper is nice, extremely fast opening with speed safe, but overall, high quality, low cost EDC. Definitely recommend it. Pick one up if you're in the market. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.